Okay, I have a story here. It's from the Children's Friend, and it's called Mia's Holy Week. Each day helped us remember Christ. This is a true story from the USA, and I'm going to start now. We started getting ready for Easter a week early. Dad said the week before Easter is called Holy Week. Mom said there would be a little surprise on the kitchen table each day. Each one would help us remember Jesus Christ. I'm going to write about it all here in my journal. So this is Mia's journal. The first day, we found paper leaves. Mom and Dad read the story of Palm Sunday in the scriptures. When Jesus Christ went to Jerusalem, the people waved palm branches and cried, "Hosanna." My sister Lucy held a picture of Jesus riding a donkey. The rest of us waved our paper branches. I felt happy imagining I was welcoming Jesus. On the second day, we found a garbage bag. Jesus was upset that people were selling things in the temple, so he threw them out. We picked trash out of the bushes around the church. I'm glad we could help care for God's house. On the third day, we found clay. Mom read stories that Jesus Christ had told people. We listened and used the clay to make things from the stories. Lucy made a sheep because Jesus is a good shepherd. I made a little oil lamp. It helped me to remember to keep my heart full of faith. On the fourth day, we found cinnamon. Dad told us about how Mary gave Jesus Christ a special oil for his feet. Its smell filled the whole house. We didn't have this special oil. Instead, we used cinnamon to make a treat. Mom said that when we smelled the cinnamon as the treat was baking, we should think of what we could give to Jesus. On the fifth day, we found candles. We lit the candles and sang a song, just like Jesus Christ and his disciples sang at the Last Supper. We ate pita bread and drank grape juice to remember the first sacrament. We also had pomegranates to remind us of Jesus' blood and olives for the Garden of Gethsemane. We ate, thunder rumbled outside. I felt safe and thankful knowing Jesus had already faced the darkest storm. On the sixth day, we found a flower pot. We read about how Jesus Christ died for us. Then we took the empty flower pot into the garden and tipped it on its side like a tomb. We put soil and rocks around it, but left the opening uncovered. Mom gave us a figure to represent Jesus' body. We reverently wrapped it in a white cloth and placed it inside the flower pot. Even though it was just a flower pot, I still felt sad covering the door with a stone. On the seventh day, we found paper with our ancestors' names printed on it. Mom said that after Jesus Christ died, he set up missionary work in the spirit world. That way, people who hadn't learned his gospel on the earth could still learn about him. His gospel on earth could, in temples, we can be baptized for people who didn't get baptized before they died. Lucy and I aren't old enough to go inside the temple yet, but we helped cut out the printed name cards. Mom and Dad took turns doing temple work for the people in the cards and walking around the grounds with us. Even from the outside, the temple felt a little like heaven. On Easter, we found an empty tomb. On Easter morning, the stone in front of the flower pot was gone, and the cloth was empty. There was a card that said, "He is risen." I already knew that Jesus Christ is the reason for Easter. After celebrating Holy Week, I feel like I know him a little bit better too. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. I love you.